Good evening, I'm Ken Bastida. Dana is off tonight. He was murdered and then set on fire while celebrating his birthday.
How's it going, YouTube? Clutch up here again with another video. This time just doing a little review on my motorcycle, my first road bike at least. It is a CBR250RR MC22 Lamb's bike. So I bought this bike about, I don't know, a bit over a month ago now. Had it probably a month and a half or so. How many Ks have we got now? 29 and a half, just over 29 and a half. I got this when it was around 27 and a half, so I've probably done a couple thousand Ks on it, and it has been absolutely trouble free. It's been great. So far I'd recommend this bike to pretty much anyone.
How do you know what's good for me? That's my opinion!
So in this video we'll just go over a couple of things. Basically what I like about it, what I don't like about it. A little bit of a walk around at the moment.
Dance.
As you can see, it needs a few things doing to it. I mean, the exhaust looking pretty faded. Been looking at the exhaust on eBay and stuff, and there's pretty much nothing really around for these bikes anymore. It's a lot of knockoff Chinese exhausts, like just slip-ons, but they sound alright. I think this is one of them, but it's just a bit old, so I'll probably replace that eventually. But man, it sounds awesome compared to the other Lamb's bikes, like the new 300s and 250s. Oh, it sounds great. I mean, people think you're on like a 600 or something. When you ride it, you can hear, after a while, you can hear that it's only a 250. I mean, you can tell the difference. So these bikes put out around about 50 horsepower, I think, from the factory. I mean, this is over 20 years old now, so I'm assuming that you probably wouldn't get that sort of power out of it now. But I mean, I've seen videos on YouTube of them doing 0 to 100 in 4.8 seconds, so that's pretty good. I mean, I'm happy with that, especially for a first bike. So the other day I started making this video. I got home and the microphone stopped recording for absolutely no reason whatsoever. So the only other things that really I might do, I was thinking about changing this to a 600 rear end. I like the front of them. People change them to Tiger kits. If you know these bikes, you've probably seen them on the internet. Not a fan, not a huge fan at all. But I think with the 600 rear end, that would look so good. Or the Tiger rear ends are pretty good, but genuine 600 would be nicer. Obviously, tank's got a dent in it. Paint could definitely be better. When I ride this, because I got a white jacket, I get home and there's orange paint on it half the time, so definitely needs a respray, especially some clear coat. There's other little things like maybe some different levers I might put on, different grips maybe. They're looking a bit worn. I don't know if you can clean this. If anyone knows how to clean this yellowed kind of plastic off, I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, it just looks real faded. These are only cheap to replace, but if there's an easy way of cleaning them, please let me know. So we'll jump on, go for a ride, talk a bit more about the bike, more things I like, things I don't like. Probably hear a lot of complaining. No, they're not that bad.
Meow!
Yeah, the size, being first motorbike, first road bike, it is so easy to manoeuvre and get used to. I was looking at getting a bigger bike, like a 600, a Lamb 600, far too big. At least for me, well, they're not unmanageable, but it's just too big. You can throw this around and just have so much fun with it, compared to something like an FZ6R. I mean, they're a completely different seating style for starters, so I guess you can't really compare the two. But when you're comparing Lamb's bikes, I would definitely say go for something little, because when I first got this, even though I'd ridden stuff off-road, I was like, oh man, this is going to take a bit of getting used to. But that's just me. I mean, you might be different. So yeah, my main likes, the size, the speed is perfect for learning on at least. And yeah, I quite like the look of it actually. So things I don't like, the noise. You only like it for so long, especially if you're going for like a long ride somewhere. So say I want to ride 50 Ks. Not even halfway into that, like going 100 Ks, this sits at about 9,000 revs, so about there on the speedo. It revs to here, but it sits there, which is pretty close to a lot of bikes' red lines. So if you would plan on doing a lot of highway cruising, I would probably suggest you look elsewhere, unless you want to change the sprocket sizes and that sort of thing. I know a lot of people do that, and you drop about 1,000 revs off that, it's still going to be loud. If you're really set on one of these and you want to do that, definitely get some earplugs, you're going to need them. One more dislike is the fuel usage. I feel like I fill this thing up every couple of days, and if you watched my last video, you would have seen that I've run out of petrol, like, I think it was twice then. To this day I've run out, I think 4 times. It's got reserve, so that's perfectly fine. I mean, you're not stuck. But if you're out in the middle of nowhere and you forget to check, and you filled up a day or 2 ago, you're going to get stuck, because reserve isn't going to be enough. Thank you for watching another video of mine. If you liked it, like it. If you want to keep watching more, subscribe. We've got a few in the works at the moment, a few videos. If you've got a comment, put it down in the comments. I'd love to hear from you. Otherwise, I shall see you in the next one. Oh, you're kidding. You know what that sound is, guys? The bogging down sound, like that. That's the sound of running out of petrol again.
Well, when life gives you lemons.